Well, hey everyone, Adam Blue here with Gundam Explained, and today we're going to be looking at this Zaku 2 F2. Now, this is just a representation of Zaku 2 from Stardust Memory, specifically the F2 version. Now, what does that mean exactly? Well, I'll probably get onto that in a deep dive, but just, you know, kind of basic box here, nothing too crazy, kind of showing off everything, even like using effect pieces. So, yeah, let's take a look. All right, and here we go. I mean, this thing looks great. Zaku 2s just have something about them that make them awesome. They all have that the armor, the shield, the spike shoulder there. Little bits of detail that makes it different than maybe like the FZ or some other type of Zaku 2s. All right, so let's take a look at the accessories here. Comes with a bazooka, always a Zaku favorite. And we have this really cool looking machine gun that has the stock here. Doesn't seem to move, but it kind of turns around here. Has kind of that little handle on the side. Let's see, this moves too. This is, I guess, the viewfinder. But then the magazine here comes off. Very cool how between this and like the FZ, they have some pretty cool machine guns that just look cool and have their own kind of ammo designs and everything. Now here's a little piece that's easy to lose. This actually goes to the backpack. There's one on both sides. That way you can kind of plug in the various holders here that it comes with, you know, to have it hold weapons on the side there. Comes with heat hawk, that's closed, and then the ignited heat hawk. It has an optional headpiece, but with this, the mono eye actually moves around when you take off the top. It also comes with extra ammo that you could place on the machine gun if you want to use instead of this, and also it has the hard point, so if you want to like connect it somewhere else on there. This also comes with 2 thrusters. And then that typical hand tree with all the hands you could ask for, actually. I mean, this, just like with the FZ, this has multiple dynamic hands. It has multiple closed hands where the trigger's out, or the trigger finger's out just barely if you want to pose the beam, or in this case, the heat hawk a certain way. But yeah, very cool when they have them come with all the multiple different hand types. All right, and looking at articulation here, this also has that that chest piece that moves in, so you can kind of do that little flex pose, or if you want to two-hand the heat hawk. The head, full rotation. Yeah, there we go. And let's see, moves up, not too much. Down, not too much, and that's even with it pulled out here. You can see. So yeah, it's okay. And yeah, with the arms here, you know, there's a lot of the same when it comes to these newer Robot Spirits Zakus, just a little bit different details on them. But it kind of has that same rotation here. The elbow comes up, not as much as I thought it would. Let's see. Oh, and it has a little bit of the side to side that we're seeing with some newer ones. That kind of helps with, I guess, holding the weapons. Let's see, this shield, it moves a lot more than others, so that, yeah, that has a lot of rotation on there. Very interesting. And then the shoulder spike armor there. On the back here, lots of little thrusters. So we've got, yeah, little ones here. Down here, there's a lot of articulation there. And then here is... it looks like it would be easier to open, yeah, a place for storing, just like here on the side where I have the piece taken off, and over there where you can take that piece off to have another storing option. And also the piping here is also flexible, has that rubbery feel to it, so that's very nice, kind of lends to the quality. Let's see, with the ab crunch, forward's okay. It seems to want to go back when you move it. So this one, yeah, the back goes back quite a bit to the fact where you can see some internals. So that's kind of strange how, compared to some other Zakus, it has more forward or more back. Okay, yeah, so it looks like you can pull up on the ab, as you see, and then, yeah, forward, back. Let's look at the side skirt armor. Interesting. That barely moves up, even though you can still get the legs out as far as you would need a Zaku's legs to go, so that works. And the front moves up quite a bit. And yeah, the back doesn't at all, but with the way the leg articulation works, shouldn't be an issue because it has its own thing it rotates on. And then yeah, leg swivel, we've got the knee. Yeah, it goes up all the way, even with that kind of restricted skirt limit. Restricted kind of skirt articulation, but that's perfectly fine. And then yeah, some more of that rubbery piping looks great. And then with the feet, again, moves down forward quite a bit, but that's about it. Not too much other than that. So yeah, I mean, really good articulation. It's just you see really good articulation that may be a bit different between Robot Spirits, and sometimes it's like, oh, what's the case? But you really got to think in terms of how would these machines really be posing, like in the anime, for instance. They wouldn't be doing anything super crazy, really. All right, to show off some of the accessories here, I changed the top of the head and moved the mono eye over to the side. That wasn't too hard to do. The effect piece for the gun fits in perfectly. Also added the connector piece here for the bazooka to fit in, and that works. That kind of limits your range a little bit with the thrusters, but you can still make it work. But yeah, the thrusters are plugged in here. Really, it's kind of a basic Robot Spirits figure, but it's exactly what you need for a Zaku 2. So, and this is a recent release, so yeah, really this is a good one if you need to army build some Zaku 2s. This is just an excellent one to get. All right, well, everyone, thanks for watching. That was it, a pretty simple one there. If you have any questions about it or have any comments, let me know down below. And yeah, let me know what you think. Do you like the F2 or FZ better? I kind of like how this just looks like just a cooler Zaku 2 that you would normally see, unlike the FZ that kind of has the red on the abdomen there. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and talk to you next time.